Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence which has descended on the stands in eager anticipation of what lies ahead. This is where they all wanted to be. This really is it.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And so we stand for the anthems. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now. Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Played into the chance for a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
Calvin Verdonk. It's the Professor. It's Verdonk. It's the Professor. Plenty waiting in the middle. Aimed in towards the centre. Inviting looking ball that. Risky Rideau. Jaitzes. Pomhay. Jaitzes. Calvin Verdonk. Pomhay. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a mighty effort! Was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. was offering a right smile there.
And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kevin Dix. Risky Rideau. Joey Pelopessi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Romani. Hit into the middle. That's too far for anyone. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Joey Pelopessi. Risky Rideau. Pomhay. Oh, can he get onto this? It's Mauro Zylstra. Pomhay. Pressing. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. The Professor. Gets it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. It's really well cleared. Kevin Dix, gently done. Chance here to counter. He is through here! And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Pomhay. Pomhay, looking to run onto it. It's Jena. Wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
There are a few waiting for it. Mauro Zylstra. Clipped into space. Romani in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's found support out wide.
China really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Looking for a decent ball in. It's run loose here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And the counter is on. Mauro shifted upfield. Romani is on. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. It's Piala Pes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kevin Dix. Indonesia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Short changes him with that pass. Ole Romani. Oh, a delicate chip through. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now, who's going to be first to this? Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Very nicely done. Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the right. Time to deliver. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Joey Piala Pes. It's Mauro Zylstra. Ivar Jena. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, good ball. Great chance! Goal, China! It's coming! It is coming, isn't it? Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first China have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Could be danger here. And a play for a throw.
There will be 1 minute
Crossed
added
into the
time.
box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been clubbed away. And here's the chance to counter. And he whips in across. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Indonesia are in desperate need of some character and inspiration, and they need it now.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Calvin Verdonk. It's Jena. Jena! And the ball's come loose here. Can he deliver? Out of play for a goal kick. It's Mauro Zylstra. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ball is over the line. Ole Romani. It's Mauro Zylstra. Could move up a gear here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ivar Jena. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's a good ball. And the shot! Well, he should have got better, and he knows it. He's in a great position here. Real chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Calvin Verdonk.
The attendance for this match was 9,542.
Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. That is lovely. And he'll shoot here! Indonesia getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pomhay. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and...
Ivar Jenner does really well to win the ball there. Mauro Zylström. It's Mauro Zylström. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Ole Romani. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, sweet feet. Ball's gone out of play. Mauro Zylström. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ole Romani. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
One ball by the goalkeeper. That's a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitutions taking place.
Marcelino, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's Mauro Zylström. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia after 72 minutes. Number 9, Mauro Zylström.
has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
That has been knocked clear. And they can counter here. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Nice interception, well timed. And that has been cleared.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. So who's he picking out? Cross goes in there.
China really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking to break at pace. Caught offside that time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Gates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Quality ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He fears the shot! And he's found the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Romani, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. It's Piala Pes. Kevin Dix providing an outlet on that flank.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too.
China really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a threat. And the shot! Sticks it away! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Indonesia, after 86 minutes. Substitution for China. Number 8.
We have got changes here from
Number
both sides, in
13.
fact. 2 up and
Coming on
very
the
little
field.
time left. Surely this is it.
Number 17.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be
Number
very
15.
hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Substitution.
It's Mauro Zylstra. Can he spark a counter here? Marcelino, spread out to the left. Ah, that's too long. And it's played forward. Verdonk. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Has been indicated.
Calvin Verdonk. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Tunisia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Eliano Reinders. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Joey Pelopessi. And that is that. Tunisia have done it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone